Today we will discuss a question that always sparks much debate and interest. Why does the devil want human souls? This is an important topic that helps us understand the goal of the devil and how he tries to influence us. We will reveal how this spiritual battle is reflected in each person's life and what lies behind Satan's desire to lead people away from the path of righteousness. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Let's begin. In the Bible, the devil is portrayed as God's main adversary. His primary goal is to destroy God's plan and lead as many people as possible away from the path of righteousness. He aims to prevent people from knowing God and experiencing His grace. Satan cannot directly harm God, so his goal is to harm what is dear to God, namely human souls. Every soul that turns away from God is a kind of victory for the devil in his spiritual battle. For the devil, human souls are a means of waging war against God. When people reject God, Satan considers it his victory. Every soul he leads away from the path of righteousness becomes his trophy. For Satan, it is crucial to destroy people's faith and lead them into a state of estrangement from God. He uses deception, temptation, and flattery to separate people from spiritual truths and make them follow their own desires and passions, thereby severing their connection with God. The Bible says that the true punishment for sin is separation from God. The devil seeks to keep people in a state of spiritual death, where their souls are deprived of God's grace and presence. This state of estrangement is the primary punishment that Satan wishes to impose on people. He wants people to be deprived of God's love and salvation and instead remain in a state of emptiness and suffering. The devil's motives are deeply rooted in his rebellion against God. Satan could not accept that he was not equal to God, and therefore his main goal is to take revenge on God by destroying his creation. Human souls are an opportunity for him to harm God, because God created humanity in his image, and humans hold a special place in God's plan. By destroying human souls or leading them away from God, the devil aims to strike at God's very plan. One of the devil's main tools is temptation. He uses people's weaknesses, fears, and desires to lead them off the path of righteousness. In the Bible, we see examples of the devil tempting people, starting with the story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Temptation is a way to influence human free will, making them make choices that go against God's commandments. Through these choices, people drift further away from God, and their souls fall under the influence of the devil. The Bible also describes a spiritual war in which every person is a participant. The devil wages war for souls to break their connection with God and make them live in sin. This battle takes place in the human heart and mind, where people make daily decisions that affect their spiritual condition. The devil tries to make people forget about spiritual values, immersing them in worldly cares and pleasures, thus distancing them further from God. So why does the devil want human souls? For the devil, human souls are an opportunity to oppose God, harm his creation, and continue his rebellious struggle. The devil does not need souls in the literal sense, as is often depicted in culture, but he seeks to deprive people of God's grace and make them spiritually dead. This spiritual battle continues, and each person participates in it, making a choice between following God and the temptations offered by the devil. Thank you for being with us today. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about biblical topics, like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episodes.